Español, inglés.
Lo que tú quieras.
Hello, everyone. My name is Patricia Paniagua. I am the coordinator for the Educational Opportunity Fund program here at Essex County College. And this particular time, I would like to focus on the Bisono Memorial Scholarship and the multiple benefits that this will bring to our students. Our students are basically low-income students with a characteristic of being motivated students to not only accomplish their academic goals but complete other goals. One of them has to do with improve their chances in life and continue to progress to a better life and improve the life of their loved ones. Basically, the Bisono Memorial Scholarship, it's unique in this particular aspect because we could offer this scholarship specifically to those particular students that are struggling to accomplish two things. First one is continue to be a good parent, raising their kids, but they're struggling. They're struggling because sometimes they make $2 or $3 a little extra than what their other scholarships are asking, or what financial aid considers income line guidelines. And most of the time, some parents have to pay out of pocket. That's not enough, and they have to take part-time. Most of the time, they don't have any money for the books. So therefore, this scholarship is actually the best thing I ever seen in this college for quite some time. So I will strongly advise the students to apply for this scholarship because that will be an excellent resource for the students from the EOF department. Thank you.
When we all contribute to this scholarship and when we contribute with the fundraisers, what type of a student we're helping with this type of a scholarship?
Again, I think all the students that come from to Essex County College are amazing people that are looking to different goals. Most of them, they just want to get a degree. But I think this particular population, single parents, have more obstacles than anyone else.
In your
particular experience, I was myself a single parent coming here. So it took me like 10 years to graduate from Essex County College itself. And most of the time, I didn't have enough funds to cover my tuition. So I have to work overtime or have 2 other jobs in order to make it happen. But that will also imply for me to sacrifice quality time with my kids. So in this particular case, I see the great purpose of this particular scholarship, because definitely a student that is not only struggling to get good grades, but even to register for classes, if he or she gets this scholarship, it will mean the world, not only for the student itself, but for their kids, because you will be allowing them to have a little bit extra time with their kids.
So a lot of people think, but these students get financial aid. They feel that, that covers everything and they don't have any needs. What are the type of needs that, like, real needs? We're talking not only like the big needs of books or whatever, but we're talking something as basic as even like a meal. Sometimes our students go hungry just because.
No, that is not true, because, for instance, for Pell funds, right, the income guidelines, let me just focus in the EOF, for instance. In order for you to qualify for the EOF funds, you cannot, as a single parent, you must have one dependent minimum. But in order to make sure you pay your rent, make sure you provide food and shelter to your kids, and everything else that is involved, you at least will have to make 25,000 a year, and that automatically will disqualify you to receive tuition aid grant. And for EOF, you will have to submit an appeal. If God forbid you own a house, that's counted towards your asset. So therefore, you're not eligible to receive none of those extra funding that majority of other people have. So that's another thing. When you go to a different services that are available for parents, because you have to make up to a certain number in order to fulfill all the basic needs of your family and your kids. You're not eligible. You're not eligible for program for parents. You're not eligible for WIC. You're not eligible for Section 8. You're not eligible for none of those services because you make too much money. And what is too much money? $5,000, $3,000, whatever that amount is, it's nothing. The person will have to work extra. But if they don't work extra, then they can afford the rent. It's two-bedroom apartment in a nice town, because you also want to have your kid in a good school system, safe school system. So therefore, you have to pay $1,200. If you add the numbers, there you see that you need at least more than 20,000, and that makes you ineligible for other things. So sometimes it's just a matter of choosing basically what to buy in order to make it happen, or what to sacrifice. Paying extra childcare, it's just too much. Sometimes parents will sacrifice summer programs because you don't have the money, because you're not eligible to pay for it, and the kids will have to go to different places or just be at home. So I'm sorry, but I have seen it all, so I do have a lot of information about it. But the main point is, majority of single parents do not make enough to cover everything, but do not make so little for the government to help. That's the bottom line.
Thank you so much.